Hey there, my name's Chris Winter, and in this video I'm going to go through some of the best cameras for vlogging, so hopefully I can help you decide on which camera might be best for making your vlogs. By the way guys, in case you want to win a Canon SL2 or a Nikon D3400, I'm currently giving one away, and all you need to do to enter is subscribe to this channel and my brand new travel channel, which is linked in the description box below. And also guys, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely make sure to check out my brand new list that I just made, the best cameras for vlogging. I go through some of the cameras that would be best for you, so if you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description box below this video and you can take a look. But anyway, let's get to today's question. So today's question asks, hey Chris, I've been vlogging for about a year now and want to get a new camera. I've been using my phone mainly to vlog, but I think it's time to step up the quality. My budget is around $800, but if preferable, something a bit cheaper would be better. What camera do you think is good? Well, first off, congrats on wanting to step up your quality. That's always a good thing. I've got a couple of cameras here which I think might be good for you. Now, my favorite camera for vlogging is actually the camera that I use for my own travel vlogs, which is actually this camera right here. This is the Sony RX100, and it's a fantastic camera in a small and compact package. Now, there are a number of different RX100 models. This one here is the Sony RX100 Mark IV, which is the fourth version, and they now have a Mark V as well. There's a couple of things that I really do like about the RX100 though. Firstly, it's got this awesome flip-up screen, which means you can see yourself when you're vlogging. It's also got awesome super slow motion, up to 1000 frames per second, which in a small camera like this is pretty crazy. And when you slow that down in post, it really does look awesome. Now the RX100, depending on the model that you get, is probably a little bit more expensive and maybe pushing that budget of yours. So if you want to go the opposite end and want to get a really cheap camera, I'd probably take a look at something like the Canon PowerShot S120. Now, a lot of vloggers began using this camera because it's really easy to use. It is a little bit older now, so it can be a little bit difficult to find, but it does shoot in 1080p and has good audio quality, which is important for vlogs. By the way guys, let me know in the comments below if you could win a Canon SL2 or a Nikon D3400, which one would it be? And I'll take a look at your comments. Now, one thing that the Canon S120 is missing is a flip-up screen, so if this is important to you, I'd highly recommend a camera called the Canon G7X or the Canon G7X Mark II. I've owned the Canon G7X for a number of years, and it's such a great vlogging camera. In fact, it's easily the most popular vlogging camera on YouTube. It's got great 1080p image, excellent image stabilization, and shoots in 60 frames per second for some decent slow-mo. Now, Canon also make a Canon M5 and M6 line of cameras. They have a larger sensor and also have interchangeable lenses, which can be great too. Now, if you like to shoot Nikon, the camera that I'd probably look at is this one right here. This is the Nikon D50600. Now, this is a DSLR, so it is a little bit bigger than compact cameras, but you're really getting great image quality. It's also one of the only cameras from Nikon which has a fully articulating screen, which again is awesome because you can flip it in any direction that you want and you'll be able to see yourself when you're going to be doing your vlogging. Now, one of the most popular DSLRs at the moment is this one right here. It's the Canon SL2. This one was only just released, and I think it's going to be one of the most popular vlogging cameras for next year. It's such a small DSLR. In fact, it's the world's smallest DSLR with an articulating screen, so it's not going to be really difficult to hold, especially if you're walking down the street or if you want to be like Casey Neistat on a skateboard. The best thing about it though is its awesome dual pixel autofocus. It's so quick to autofocus, and it has brilliant face tracking as well, which just works great. Now, I'm actually using dual pixel autofocus right now, and you can see that there's no one behind my camera, but as I move in and out, my face stays in focus, which is really awesome because you don't have to worry about focusing and keeping yourself in focus. You can just talk and make your vlogs awesome. Again, if you want to step up in quality once more, I'd take a look at something like this. This is the Canon T7i. It is a little bit heavier than the Canon SL2 and some of these compact cameras, but you are getting that step up in quality. Now, one thing to note is that if you're going to be using a DSLR, you want a relatively wide angle lens, because if you're going to be using the 18 to 55mm kit lens that comes with these cameras, it's generally not wide enough. So I'd look into a lens like this one right here. This is the Canon 10 to 18mm STM. It's not super expensive, and this is going to allow you to get everything in your frame, especially if you're holding your camera pretty close to yourself. This is definitely a lens to get. Now, if you want to keep things really simple though, I'd just take a look at something like a GoPro Hero 5 or Hero 6. These are awesome little action cameras that are essentially just point and shoots. You really don't have to worry about autofocus or changing lenses. Pretty much wherever you hold your GoPro, you know that you're going to be in frame and in focus, which is one less thing to worry about. And on the GoPro Hero 5 and Hero 6, they have a linear mode, which is great because it gets rid of that kind of fisheye effect that GoPros are really known for. So these are just a couple of different vlogging cameras, which I think could be pretty good for your next vlogs. And also guys, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely make sure to check out my brand new list that I just made, the best cameras for vlogging. I go through some of the cameras that would be best for you. So if you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description box below this video and you can take a look. So there you go guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you are going to be starting vlogging, good luck, you can do it. I hope you have a fantastic day and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.